all new tonight. We know all about speed cameras and red light cameras, of course, but there's now a new push for cameras to capture noisy cars in D.C. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg live at the Wilson Building downtown. And Daniel, some people are in favor of this bill. Others, though, think it could target minorities.
Well, Chris, we are all used to hearing some traffic noise if you live in the district. What Councilmember Brooke Pinto's bill would do is go after people who have illegally modified their cars that are making all of that extra noise, disrupting people's workdays and even sleep schedules. The honking and the truck noises are all part of living in a big city. But sometimes the loud noises are beyond a reasonable threshold.
It's pretty disruptive when there's really loud cars late at night, especially past like 11:30, 12, when majority of around where I live is sleeping.
Ward 2 Councilmember Brooke Pinto is focused on reducing that noise.
There's this new technology that cities like Paris and New York City have adopted that allows the city to take a photograph of the vehicle and determine if its noise is above the legal threshold and then issue a fine.
She wants at least 2 cameras in every ward to start off with. At $25,000 apiece, that's a $400,000 price tag.
It's really problematic when these vehicles are purposefully altered to remove parts of them to make them so much louder than they naturally are.
While some think it's a good idea, Taylor Newval says Pinto should focus the money elsewhere.
I'd like to see money on the books to help our unhoused, to help our returning citizens, to help our seniors who don't have adequate housing. That's where we need to be putting money, not into policing.
She's concerned the legislation targets black people on ATVs.
She's specifically talking about a group of people who look like me, who are African American, who ride the ATVs. I don't think we need more cameras to target a certain group that's going to bring them in contact with law enforcement.
Pinto says while ATVs in the city are a big problem, this bill targets drivers with cars making illegal noise.
We did have equity at the forefront and want to make sure that we're not penalizing people who may not be able to afford to fix their car or who may have a really old car that's making a lot of noise.
Which is why the legislation would provide subsidies to get cars fixed.
You can come to the DMV to seek to have your car fixed that's making it so loud, and the district will subsidize it for you for one vehicle.
Pinto says that it will be up to DDOT and the mayor, if this bill passes, to figure out exactly how much those fines will cost you if you are caught by those cameras. Right now, Pinto says there is no ordinance or penalty on the books for being above that regular noise threshold. We're live at the Wilson Building in Northwest. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.